Welcome back, everybody, and today's video is the swatch comparison to Emerald City from June 2024's Mani Me box. And the only cream remotely close to it that I own is Lily Pad. But we do have lots of shimmery ones, and I believe this one's actually called Malice. I'm missing the sticker, but I know it's from a specific collection. And let's see, that one's Holly Hell, and this one's Poison. I believe Malice is the name of that one, if I find it. Yes, right here. This is Malice. So, Poison and Holly Hell, Malice, all three of those are in this list of similar colors to it with a shimmer, with special effect. We also have Canteen, we have Alocasia, and see, here's Holly, Hell, and Poison. So all of these have that nice deep color of green, but they are all special effects. So the only one that is even cream and remotely close is Lily Pad, what I own. And you can even visibly see that Lily Pad is a lot lighter. Now, when going through all of my swatch sticks here, now mind you, some of these are from other brands, but most of them are not. There's no real there's no real colors here that are in the same kind of green category. Let's see if it'll pick it up on there. These are more teal than this green. So this one is pretty unique, as far as I can tell, and I do really like it for the fact that this is the kind of green I've been looking for a while. So when you go back and you look and you think, oh well, that one's close, this one's actually Canteen and has a little bit of a shimmer. So all of the ones that look remotely close are the ones that have metallic of some form. Some kind of glitter or metallic or shimmer. I don't have any other one quite this shade of green, and that's kind of nice to be seeing more colors like this that I believe last month even had a really nice new unique stamping color and not something that was super close to everything else. So I do love this factor, and it does make me happy to see that maniology is once again kind of branching out into that area. So we're going to go in and start our swatch. I forgot to get my cotton balls and acetone. Also my sticky stamping station. Way to go. All important things. Forgot all three. Okay, so let's grab the acetone. And the cotton balls. I already got the sticky stamping station out now. So I don't normally compare against metallics and shimmery ones, but I think this time, for the sake of having more than just one polish to compare against, this will just help showcase some of those greens a little bit for you guys. And just show the similarities and what ways that we can. Because normally I have at least like 3. In some cases I only have 1, but at least I had a second stamping polish in the box to have more comparisons to. This month that was not the case. They really went all out on uniqueness. So that's kind of nice to see in its own way. So we're going to go ahead and work on our swatch stick. I already have it labeled. Let's see how it does. This is a very nice smooth cream. So, stamp over the black. That definitely seems to show up pretty well over black, despite it being a darker color itself. It has some nice opacity. It is a dark color though, so you don't expect to be able to see it super well, but it definitely can see it. Let's see what this looks like over the white. It's doing nicely though. So go ahead and stamp over the white. And that is a nice dark emerald green. I do love this green so much. Maybe I won't be reaching for lily pad as much now. Lily pad's always been my go-to, and that is the closest one to this that I own is lily pad for a cream finish. So that's kind of crazy when you think about it, that is the closest one. All right, I need a drying spot for this swatch stick. Wow. This is a nice deep green. I've been waiting a long time for one of these. Non-metallic. I've been waiting a long time for a non-metallic one of this kind of color. This is really nice, guys. As far as greens go, this is a very nice deep green. So we're going to start off putting Emerald City on the mat, and then we will go in with Lily Pad, and then we will go in with the Special Effect deeper greens to show the similarities and all of that. Okay, I need to clean that. It won't pick up now. I was pushing my luck and I knew it. Lily pad, this is what I'm looking for. There we go. We are almost done with that one. That is so smooth, guys. Like, this is picking up beautifully. Nice, smooth. I'm really enjoying this color. Okay, so we're going to go in with Lily Pad. And now Lily Pad has been around since their Bundle Monster days. I actually have one of Lily Pad that has the BMC on the bottle. So Lily Pad's been around for a long time. And it is also a nice shade of green. Okay. And right away, you can already see, just even at this distance, this is much brighter than this. You can see visibly the difference between the two. I will zoom in at the end, but this is definitely much brighter than Emerald City. And like I said, even in the bottle you can see, and this is the closest one, and it's just much lighter. Okay, so this one's Malice, and this one has like a holographic glitter to it, but its base color under is very similar to Emerald City. What, buddy?
I was trying to make the survival.
Yeah, you can swap.
Minor.
Well, yeah, on the Switch you can swap it back and forth like that very easily. That's fine. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad you're having fun, buddy.
I'll get myself set up.
Yes, and thank you for behaving so far today, buddy. It's much better than last night. And, well, yesterday in generality. We had a lot of troubles yesterday, didn't we? We're doing better today, though. We're having a better day. I know that you've had a hard time with Mom being so busy, and Mom just trying to have some free time in between working her butt off. Trying to get everything ready. That pool's almost ready. Probably be ready by the end of this week. Okay, so the next one is Canteen, and this one is slightly into the teal realm for the base color, and it has a gold shimmer. So this is probably the least similar one out of the special effects ones, but it's still similar. So also, these are all really nice greens. Well, I mean, let's be honest, they're all really pretty greens. I like all of these greens. Which one's your favorite, Robbie? Out of all these, what's your favorite green?
All of those greens?
Out of the ones Mama's got out, which one's your favorite green? Let's see, this one is Alocasia.
Let me start it them closer.
Oh, hold on, hold on. Please don't spill it. Mom's going to need that again in a second. Hey, don't mess up my order. And you take off with them.
Is this how it was?
I'll get it in a second. I recognize what one's what.
I need to get some
You've got like the best lighting in the house right here. Okay, so this one is Holly Hell. Hey, come back with poison. That one's poison. And that one's Holly Hell.
I know. There you go. There's your promises.
So which one's your favorite?
Oh, wrong one. Poison. I just like the name and generality. Plus, I like the color. I like both.
Well, I asked the color, not the name. What your favorite one for color?
I like the name and the color. Rude.
Yeah, Mommy accidentally knocked it over.
That
Okay, so this is Lily Pad. This is Emerald City. This is Malice. Canteen. Alocasia. And the one I'm working on is Holly House. Okay. I told you I know my polishes, sir.
Let me check if you're correct. Yep. This one's correct. This one's correct.
I only had to check like one of them to make sure.
This one, I don't know.
That's Malice. I'll be able to show you swatch sticks so you can see for yourself.
This one's correct. This one.
That's Alocasia.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Okay. So it's correct. Then this one's correct. And then this is poison.
The last one is poison, yes.
Yep, my favorite.
I think it's your favorite just because of the name. It is a really pretty color of green, though.
I like the color and the name.
The color is really pretty. Look at that. That's like a very shimmery emerald color, and I love it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. If I was a villager, I would just snap that polish and run away with it. Because it looks just like emeralds.
Yeah, that's a nice deep emerald green with a metallic finish.
And I would also grab this while I'm at it. Because that also looks like emeralds.
Well, it's supposed to. Its name is Emerald City.
Yep. All the greens look like Emerald
Yep.
City. Like, they look exact.
You got a long ways to go on color learning here, kid. Alright. So, we will go in and... Hold on, let me clean this, because I need to move it out of the way.
I know I'm harvesting... Oh, never mind.
What are you harvesting, my dear child?
Bamboo.
Bamboo?
But I did have a space in my inventory.
So it's just laying on the ground?
And I was in creative, so when I picked it up, it just disappeared.
Yeah.
Automatic.
Yep, that's what happens.
Did not notice.
That's okay.
I'll make a list of mine.
Okay, so we're going to go in with the colors here. Just a second here. Let's scoop this so where we can actually see it. And start zooming in. Okay, so here we have all of the colors a little bit more up close. I'm going to back the polishes up so you can get better lighting.
Oh, man.
And not shadows. So we have Emerald City, the polish that came in this month's box. Lily Pad, and you can visibly see how much darker Emerald City is to Lily Pad. And then here's the special effect ones that are similar. And Holly Hell in the bottle looks like it, but it's actually really bright, extra metallic, darker green. And Poison is a nice emerald colored metallic, but it's still kind of bright in comparison. I'd say the closest one is probably going to be
Lily Pad.
No, out of the metallics, the closest one's going to be Malice. Canteen, you can definitely see, has a slightly teal effect. Alocasia's gold shimmer really sets it apart. The gold just kind of makes it a lot brighter. It puts it closer to Lily Pad than it does to Emerald City. So, looking at it, I would say Malice is the closest in general if you want a green of that shade, but you will have to deal with the fact that it also has the special effect and it has the glitters in it. So that's really going to be the closest you're going to get to it, as far as I know. I haven't seen any others on Maniology. They may have older ones that are no longer available. Now, mind you, I do have roughly a dozen polishes I'm missing, but I don't think there are any that are green out of what is available currently. I didn't manage to get my hands on all of the older polishes. I had started recollecting roughly 2 to 3 years after they changed brands. Now see, they changed the name of their brand when I was pregnant with my youngest, and I did not know about this. So I missed out on a lot of polishes for a few years, and same with plates. So out of what I do have and what I have personally seen, that seems to be the closest one currently is Malice. And it is a special effect one instead of a plain cream. If you want a plain cream somewhat similar, and you can darken it with some black, just a tiny bit of black. Lily pad would be the next step forward. So my advice on that front is that if you want this particular kind of green and you don't want it special effect, get this one, because this is very unique to the green collections of Maniology's polishes. That is very unique in its own way. It's not like Alocasia where it has several that are similar to it. Like for instance, when they printed Canteen, it's very similar. Holly Hell is very similar to Poison, and you know, they when you're looking at them in the bottle, they all look pretty close. They all look pretty close. So with that in mind, there may even be one more, to be honest. I don't think there is in that realm. I think I nabbed all the ones remotely close to that. Yeah. Yeah, I did. That's literally all of them. So, yeah, no, that is all of them, and they love their greens, but most of their greens are just special effect greens. That's I'm not complaining. I like my special effects. It's just one of those things that when trying to if you need a cream and trying to find a cream and the color that you're looking for, green is definitely an area that is lacking as far as Maniology goes for cream green colors. And most of their cream green colors are much, much lighter. We've got, for instance, here's Headliner. It's a nice bright green. Garden Gnome, it's a jelly green that's kind of bright. Moonglow, it's a tealy green that's almost in the blue. Spanish Moss, it's a nice light green. Just most of the greens on this sticks, on these swatch sticks, are bright and light in color, and not very many of them, or like an olivey green, or like green yellows or teal greens. There's not a whole lot of darker greens, and majority of the darker greens lie towards teal, and the ones that don't are special effect. So there's definitely not a lot of the cooler toned in the dark range, which is what this is. Most of them are in the warmer tone, like Pistachio and Headliner. They have that yellowy or brighter, warmer tones, and most of them aren't very dark. Most of them are very light in shade. So I'm very happy to see this. Robbie, please don't bother your brother. Here we go again. Repeat of yesterday. I thought we were doing better. So that is all of them, guys. And like I said, the closest one that is not special effect is Lily Pad, and it's quite a bit lighter in shade. The closest one in special effects is Malice. Malice is very close in color. It just has that glittery shimmer in it. That pretty much covers it. So I hope this was helpful in deciding, like I said, if you want a nice dark cream green, go for this one for sure. This is a nice dark cream green. I am so happy to see them once again finally getting some more unique colors that are missing from the collection, and not ones that are just very close to other colors they've already created. All of their formulas are different. All of the different colors are different, but when they keep releasing a bunch of ones that are just a hair different from the others, it's frustrating. I like them to have more of a balance in that, like something pretty unique, and then they can do something, you know, a little similar to something that's more similar to others. That's kind of how I would like them to do it. But I know that's hard to do. So I am glad to see that they are in a phase though where there's a lot more unique ones. What was the other one called? Cloud maybe? Or Storm. This is a more recent one. It was, I used it the other day. That's Renaissance. There it is. Cloudy. So for instance, Cloudy is actually a relatively unique one, but it is very similar to Retrograde. It just doesn't look like it in the bottle. So that's a rather unique one in itself. And it's been a little while since they've done something quite that unique. Let's see. Acorn. Acorn's another one like that. Quite unique. Does not have anything quite close to it. Another recent one that is something that I've been looking for a long time kind of thing. So it's nice to see it happen. And not necessarily special effect polishes. So I am glad to see it happen, and I'm hoping that this will help you guys see what you guys would want. If you've already got some of these in your collection, you may not want this yet, but if there's something that, you know, specific to this kind of color, get it. It's worth it. Most definitely worth it, in my opinion. So that's everything, and I hope you all are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever it may be, wherever you are at while you are watching this video, and thank you all for watching. Until next time, guys. Bye.